that mountain? We're gonna be on the other side of it in like how many days do you think? In 5 days we'll be to the other side. I don't know what it looks like, but we'll find out.
It all started, of course, with as a kid just getting outside in nature, but now, especially hiking with you over the last, say, 20 years, it's about this whole creation, being outside, this beautiful paradise, everything from the trees to the, like today you're seeing different types of butterflies up in those wonderful meadows. And you see a garter snake, a golden eagle, but the rock formations, like right now you can see these clouds going across the mountain, glaciers, and it's all Jehovah's design, intelligent design. I just love it.
So in times past, depends on if I'm in good shape or not. One of the things, the benefits of hiking is when I'm in good shape, it can be a testament and just test my limits. And when I'm in bad shape like I am now, it can help reset myself. And I feel like I can use this as a springboard to get into better shape.
I think it's the views, and then it's the snacks. It's like once you get to the top and you get to eat the snacks, I think that's my favorite part. Like this. I ate a good snack as I watched this view.
One of the biggest reasons that I enjoy hiking is that out here it's the road less traveled most of the time. It's being able to be out where it's just you and nature, and you have to depend on your own ability to be able to make it from one place to the other. Plus it's a challenge. You look over one bend and over one mountain and down the next, and you're back up and you look back and you see your progress. And it's an accomplishment.
I like to be outside, enjoy all the beautiful surroundings, and it's very simple. I like simple things.
Because nobody needs me anywhere. Nobody knows where I am. The world essentially stops. And I get to have no phone, no work, nothing.
Day 2. Just leaving Mystic Lake.
Special? Well, for one, I've never hiked around Rainier, and so that's pretty cool. And also, the group I'm with is really awesome.
Well, we got a good group, which is nice. I'm with all my friends who like to hike, and Matt too.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Still gonna die.
I hope Matt doesn't die.
it was a challenge, and about, I'd say, 6 days in, it had made me rethink about creation and taking ownership of the earth for me personally rather than for humans. I started to look at it as a gift to me rather than a gift to everybody.
That it's 9 days. 9 days of solitude. And it's pretty.
Well, it all started about 15 years ago. We planned a trip that had to do with Buck Creek, Spider Gap, and in the same book that had that route, it had the Wonderland Trail, and I had circled it as like a bucket list type of hike for us. And it's also the people that I hike with. Me and Paul have been hiking together for almost 20 years, and then we include Jason in about 15 years ago. So we've been hiking together a long time now. Look forward to many more years.
This is a special mountain. I mean, biggest mountain in the U.S. But to be able to do it with you guys, do it with you, and Jason, Matt, and Tanya, Isaac, that's pretty special, you know. Plus, at my age, it's not like I'm going to be doing that many more hikes like this. In fact, I don't think I'm going to be doing any more long hikes like this again.
This is day 3. About 5:30 in the morning. It's Mowich Lake. Hard to see.
So what is your favorite moment on
Right
this trip?
now.
Wasn't crossing that log?
That
Sure.
log.
We're gonna have to insert that video at some point. My favorite moment would be the crossing of the river down at South Mowich. And then also, I'd say crossing those bridges, the suspension bridges.
So this is day 4, leaving Golden Lakes. Smoke has cleared out. You got blue sky, a little bit of hazy clouds, but at least we can breathe. Got about 13 miles to go.
There was that moment where yesterday afternoon, we're sitting up at St. Andrews Lake, looking at the mountain, golden eagle, huge, 8-foot wingspan, soars over the lake, circles looking, for prey, and you got the light on the mountain. And that's pretty special, plus the image and everything. But tell you what, every day is made up of little special moments that we're laughing about, and sometimes we're eating dinner or whatever. It's just, this whole trip's made up of a lot of magic moments.
I went over. I took my pack off.
I do.
You want your pack off?
Should I?
That's what I did. I just laid it up there and then grabbed it. I was like, a sprained ankle is one thing. A sprained ankle pushed by my pack, maybe not so good. You okay? Googly moogly.
Oh no, which way the hips go?
That's you doing it right though.
This
Yeah.
way or this
Oh.
way?
They go like opposite. Like wherever your hands are, they go opposite. Like yeah. They go, and it's,
Doesn't work. You can't do it.
That's not how you floss. That's how you floss after
You got
this.
5 days, Isaac. 5 days. 5 people. Can you do it? Will you accept this?
No, it's a big endeavor. Hold on. I know I'm gonna do this, but I will try. Tanya,
5 of us.
5 days.
This.
Look at that. He's at 17, 18, 17. Between 17 and 18. That's nice.
Enough.
Isaac doesn't know that there are 6 beers inside that bag.
I don't know why my bag was so freaking heavy.
Why did you have to say anything, Jason? For crying out loud!
Why did you do that? That thing was like jumping and go like this.
Yeah, we jump and then throw a good ball. I'm not even-
Isaac, reenact Tanya's response.
Oh my! I mean, like she's doing it right now.
Pick up your pack, Tanya. Day 5 on our way to Longmire. Just crossed the stream, watered up. It's about 7:25. Everybody's in front of me except for Jason, who's behind me. But not too far behind to catch up. Nice little stream. Just out of South Puyallup River camp.
The scripture that I guess thought about the most was Matthew 6:28, where it says, "Oh, why are you anxious about clothing? Take a lesson from the lilies of the field, how they grow, they do not toil, nor do they spin." And there's tons of wildflowers and lilies and all sorts of things on this hike, and it's just awesome to see how Jehovah maintains it all. Like, it's so beautiful, and yet no man touches it or gardens it. So I've been thinking about how well maintained that is and how Jehovah does that for us too.
There's one specific one that I've been meditating on for quite a while, and I actually used it in honor of my mother, but it's something I believe in very, very strongly. Ecclesiastes 7:1. It's a good name is better than good oil. Day of death is better than the day of birth. And it gets back to, we make our way in the world, and our reputation is kind of what's left behind, how we affect others. And in the case of getting to know Jehovah, now being baptized, I think I feel even stronger about that. And my relationship with my wife, trying to live up to a better name.
Well, last night I was thinking as Jason was playing the video from the meeting about creation. But he was talking about the atmosphere. The scripture is from Psalms 1:15 or 16. But it said, the heavens belong to Jehovah, but the earth he made for the sons of men. And I think being out here, you get to appreciate the gift that Jehovah gave us, that this is our planet, this is our earth.
Okay, this is day 6. Leaving Longmire, you can see Paul hiking up the asphalt.
Nice save. That saved me some backtracking.
So now that we've made it to Reflection Lake, the purpose of this lake is to reflect on things, I believe. That's why it's called Reflection Lake. So what are you reflecting on as we hike this?
We should have stayed at Longmire
Why?
because there's cheeseburgers there.
The one that keeps coming back to my mind is Ecclesiastes 3:13, the last part. Essentially, there's nothing better than to find enjoyment for all our hard work. It is the gift of God. It's hard work climbing these mountains, but you're instantly rewarded, which is pretty amazing.
It would be Psalm 103, verse 14. It says, "For he well knows how we are formed, remembering that we are dust." Being out here in this massive wilderness, it made me feel small, but Jehovah dignifies us and gives us honor. And you can see that in his creation.
What you guys looking at?
What's that? Waterfall?
That's what it is.
It's our 9th waterfall of the day.
So this is day 7. So actually the scripture that I was meditating on was Matthew 17 verse 20, sorry, a little dyslexic. And this is when the disciples come to Jesus and they say they can't expel a demon and they want to know why. And he said to them, because of your little faith. For truly I say to you, if you had faith the size of a mustard grain, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you. So I was thinking, mountain. It would be really cool if there was a earthquake right now. But that's not the point that it was trying to make, is that we face obstacles that are mountain-like in our lives.
and that we need to build faith based on those mountain-like obstacles. Another scripture that goes along with that is in 1 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 2. And Paul here is describing something that we have to have. If we have faith, there is one more thing that we're required to have. And I think that's the one thing that I always seem to wonder if I lack. It says, and if I have the gift of prophesying and understanding all the sacred secrets and all the knowledge, and if I have all the faith so as to move mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. So it really emphasizes to me that I need to be more loving to my own wife, to the friends in the congregation, and develop love for Jehovah even deeper. And I think back to Romans 1:20, where we can look at his creation, everything around us, and that helps us to develop that love for him. We can develop love in many different ways, and faith can be built alongside it. Well, this is day 8.
What do you want from me here? I'll stand here. You can lean on me.
It's sunny out. We gotta climb up
You want me to do this?
6,000 feet plus.
Bring the chair I bought. Flip-flops. And deodorant for the men.
If you can do it, get out there and enjoy a trail.
And don't carry too much weight.
Superlight, ultralight makes a huge difference. Everything does weigh something, and it all adds up over the long haul. The lighter I am, the better the trip is. I've never not packed anything I needed.
I would say don't listen to Jason when he says things are unimportant. There are luxury items that you need to take along with you, like a nice chair, some kind of luxury item. Don't be so minimalistic that you have to lay on rocks, sit on nasty rock logs with little spindles sticking up where you can poke yourself. Something with a nice back that you can relax in.
This mountain is a butt kicker.
We didn't die
though.
We didn't die and Matt's still here.
I guess I was wrong.
So I'd say my favorite trip in the past would be the Enchanted Valley hike that we spread my dad's ashes. And it was more about the people that we were with.
The circumnavigation that we did around Glacier Peak, that was pretty epic. Weather was horrible.
My favorite moment from my last trip was watching Danny and everyone else build a shelter at Lakeshore Trail, and all I did was sit and watch for hours. It was like 8 hours. I just watched them. Danny cut down trees. I just took videos. It was a really fun hike.
For some reason, the top of the Enchantments, when we climbed up to Little Annapurna and looked over the edge, that's pretty memorable.
High Pass. I think it was the Spider Gap to Cloudy Pass, High Pass, Boulder Creek trip.
Backpacking trip, not Hawaii trip.
Well, it was the hardest hike we've ever done, but my favorite spot we've ever been to was Cloudy Pass, where we got to sit up there and above the clouds look around and admire